Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am AmalgamAsh, and today I want to take a look at the gaming chair green screen from Titan. I got this from Five Below. It was $5, but I believe it was marked down. I think that I originally saw this for about $10. So today we're going to answer, is it worth it? Just a quick look at the back of the box. It's soft and elastic material, durable for extended use. We'll see about that. Perfect to use for streaming, vlogging, or working from home. Set any image as your background when using a green screen enabled software. It's nice that that's like third on their list of features when that's the entire point of the item. 42.9 inches in diameter when open, or folded up for portable travel and storage using the carrying bag. Interesting. Suitable for most gaming, office, and dining room style chairs. All right, for this special episode of Is It Worth It, you're going to see me standing. There's nothing in here except for the carrying bag. And what's inside? Oh my God, be very careful when you take this out. It is basically spring loaded. Now what we're looking at is a pretty sturdy screen that has a wire frame and was twisted in such a way that it was able to come out and expand to its full size. Now, I've owned things like this before. They are relatively easy to fold back up and get back into the bag, believe it or not. You can do that too, but it does take a couple of tries, a little bit of practice before it feels intuitive and natural. Anyway, you have straps on this thing, by the way. These straps are not going to be visible in your footage. You're going to install it this way, where the straps are on the back of your chair, like so. My chair has armrests, so I'm just going as low as the armrests where the screen stops on its own, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten it here. And because that's so low, the top strap does not come down to meet the side straps, so I'm going to see what this looks like. That is way too tight. I'm going to loosen that up. All right, that's a little better. Something that I'm kind of concerned about is like the weird veiny look that it has. All right, so why would you use a green screen? Well, a lot of recording software has the feature of removing your background. This can be useful for, like, say my videos. I like to remove the background and then I'm in the shot of whatever game that I'm playing, and you don't have to see all of the unnecessary background stuff while I'm playing a video game. That way I'm using more of the screen's space, more of the real estate on screen. This usefulness is going to depend on how wide your camera lens is. I have a pretty wide camera lens, so you're able to see stuff around the green screen, even though I'm sitting exactly where I would be normally for a video just like this. I have my camera situated where it always would be. To really take advantage of exactly what's going on here, I would need to crop my frame, but I can do that. So we're going to test that out. All right, this is the cropped framed footage, hoping the background is as invisible as possible. You still may see artifacting where the shadows of my body are falling onto the green screen. You still may see problems with my editing software being able to remove that because the color is so drastically different. So in order to get this to be really useful, we're gonna have to play with lighting. Also, if I want to spin in my chair a little bit, that will really move the screen and its relationship with the light, and it could come into the shot, but that's something that I'm doing. It's not something that the product is doing. So at the same time, it's kind of, be considerate of your surroundings and your situation and what you're doing if you want this to work. If you really, really need this and you want it to work, you can use it in such a way that it will work. That's it. I don't want to lean into it too much or anything. I'm going to take it off and put it back in its case, which I'll go ahead and show you how to do that since I have a little bit of experience with that stuff. Watch this. Try to follow along. It's not the easiest thing in the world to show somebody, even because when you see somebody do it, after they do it, you're like, what just happened? You could leave this on your chair. That's one of the pros that I have to say about it. It doesn't really like get in the way too much, although that could be just my unique situation. I don't ever come in here except to record or play board games. All right, so just grab both ends of it. It's a circle, so it doesn't matter what ends you grab or where you are, anything. Just grab both ends, fold them together like a taco, and then here's the confusing part. Grab one end of the taco and fold it downward, and then suddenly It's all one small size disc. If it's a little crooked at first, you can kind of adjust it, but kind of keep your hands on it, because if you let go, it'll hit you in the face. Taco, down, slide, done. For stuff like this, a carrying case is a must. So is it worth it? That's something you'll have to decide, not necessarily because of the price, because like $5 for one of those, that's an easy yes, in my opinion. The real question is, how long before you are tired of using something that's small and you have to upgrade to something bigger? How long before you start looking at options to install a bigger green screen? I have a room-sized green screen, but to be completely honest with you, I don't like having it up all the time, and it is a huge, cumbersome thing to put up, take down. It takes up a lot of room. There's a lot of walking around things. It's very, very inconvenient. So I don't leave that up all the time. So maybe something like this would be a great thing to invest in, spend a little bit of time with, and get used to using. And then it will also help you with your editing software or recording software just a little bit, because you'll have a little bit of experience with taking green screen stuff away. And if you have software that automatically removes your background and you use one of those, your software will actually have an easier time removing your background, because instead of having to look out for all these little details that aren't the same color as your face or hair or hands, and having to remove those, it can just see the green and think, oh, it's green. He's not green. Remove the green from the frame. And you'll have a much cleaner removal of your background that way. So, although I do have to say the shadows can be very problematic, so you'll have to play with your lighting. I did not do any experiments or adjusting of my lighting with this video, perhaps in a future one. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll consider watching my other Is It Worth It videos, checking out cheap camera equipment. I do a lot of gameplay and other stuff as well. So check me out. Maybe you'll subscribe. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.